Do you find yourself spending aimlessly sometimes and wondering why you have done that? You buy things and later on you regret buying them. You don't know why you bought them. These can sometimes happen because of some triggers that have been activated in your life. And in today's video, we are going to unpack that. We're going to look at what is triggering your spending and how you can align it to be able to control your finances. I'm Suyini Salifo, and this is Creating Wealth with Purpose channel, where we discuss how to manage your personal finances and how to create wealth and to be a blessing to your community. If you haven't liked this video yet, please click the like button, subscribe, and also click the notification bell so that you'll be alerted when a new video is released. Welcome back. In this video, we are looking at spending triggers exposed and unpacking that. The first trigger we are going to look at is definitely anxiety and stress. When you are very stressed out or dealing with a lot of anxiety, many people escape through shopping, through buying a lot of things to try to soothe that emotion. Retail therapy sometimes is fulfilling in the moment, but later on has a lot of regret and repercussions that are not healthy. So this is one of the triggers that can cause you to overspend. Another one is when you are lonely or you are bored. When you are there seems to be a vacuum. You are lying there, you are bored, you may be scrolling through your phone and start to order things. You may feel like going out and buying things just to fill that vacuum. And that does not help. It causes you to overspend. So watch out when you are lonely and bored that you don't slip into overspending. Social pressure is also another one. We live in a world where we are seeing what everybody is doing, living, buying, spending. And sometimes based on that pressure, you didn't plan to buy something. You see that somebody has it or you think, oh, I also need it. And without thinking, you just go ahead and go and buy it even if you can afford to it. So that's also another trigger you should watch out for. The other one is celebration and reward. After you have worked so hard towards something, you sometimes tell yourself that you deserve a reward, which is not in itself bad. But make sure that the reward is commensurate to the effort that you put in. If you achieve something and you go and splurge and it takes out from all the achievement that you made, then you are back to ground zero. So please make sure that when you want to celebrate and reward yourself an achievement, it is balanced in that. And the final one is convenience and instant gratification. Now, because of the phone and social media and being able to click a button instead of maybe doing some things to save money, you do a lot of ordering, and with all the charges that go with that, you spend so much just trying to get things immediately instead of delayed gratification. You want everything now, even when you can't afford it, and that leads you to overspending. So these are some of the few triggers that can set you to overspend. You are not left alone with these triggers. Having exposed them, let's see how you can manage and also handle them. The first step is to identify which trigger you are dealing with. Whenever you have an urge to spend and you know you haven't planned to spend, check yourself and see. I mentioned 5 earlier ones, and so see, are you feeling emotional, are you feeling lonely, bored, anxiety, whatever it is, and be able to identify it. And when you identify, pause and reflect before making a purchase. Just ask yourself, do I really need this? Is this a temporary fix? And take your time, sometimes even sleep over it before you make that purchase, because it may be because of the prevailing situation that you are buying that, and you may find out that you really don't need it when you feel better. Another way you can cope and manage it with these triggers is to be able to set a budget. Set a budget and do stick with it. Sticking with a budget helps you. So then you are able to tell yourself when you have the urge to splurge that, no, I don't have the money, I haven't planned for this, all my money is allocated to these items. I want to get this thing done this month before I get into other things, and that can control that. You can also look at having healthier ways to cope with this. If you're dealing with anxiety, you're dealing with fears, loneliness, boredom, you may have to explore talking to a friend, a counselor, exercising, journaling, find ways and much healthier ways than spending to be able to deal with these triggers. And finally, practice gratitude. Remember that when you are spending, you are feeling like you don't have something and everything is out there. But if you focus on what you have, it settles you that you have quite a bit, you have life, you have good health, and you have what you have available is enough for you in this moment, and you can take your time and plan for other things that you need. I hope this has been helpful for you as we've looked at various triggers, and the more you are self-aware, the better you can manage yourself. And I like this quote by Benjamin Franklin. He says, "Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship." I wish you all the best. Identify your triggers and let's see how we can manage them to build a wealthy future. See you next video.